What are common myths about leatherback bearded dragons? Have you ever wondered what myths surround the fascinating leatherback bearded dragon? Let's clear up some common misconceptions about this unique lizard. One myth is that leatherback bearded dragons are completely smooth and lack any texture on their backs. In reality, while they do not have the typical spiky scales found on standard bearded dragons, their backs feel more like gritty sandpaper. Some leatherbacks may even have small bumps that resemble enlarged scales. This texture difference is due to the leatherback genetic trait, which modifies the scale structure but does not eliminate all roughness. Another common misconception is that leatherback bearded dragons are weak or sickly, especially if two leatherbacks are bred together. This belief likely comes from early breeding practices that caused health issues. However, current evidence shows that leatherback dragons do not have increased health risks solely due to their genetics. With proper care, they can live a healthy life, typically around 10 to 12 years. You may have heard terms like Italian leatherback and American leatherback. Some people think these refer to different types of leatherback dragons. In truth, these terms are outdated and lack a clear scientific basis. Without genetic testing, it is impossible to visually differentiate between these supposed variants. Both types result in the same smooth-backed appearance, and the difference may simply be geographic rather than a distinct genetic mutation. Some people also assume that leatherback bearded dragons requiring different care compared to standard bearded dragons. This is not true. Leatherbacks share the same basic care needs, including diet, habitat temperature, humidity, and tank size. They thrive on a diet of insects like roaches and worms, along with fruits and vegetables. They do well in enclosures with temperatures around 90 to 93 degrees Fahrenheit and moderate humidity levels. Finally, there is a myth that leatherback bearded dragons do not have any spikes at all. While their backs lack spines, they still have spikes on their heads and sides, which are typical for bearded dragons. These spikes are part of their natural defense and display mechanisms and do not usually cause injury to humans. Understanding these myths helps reptile enthusiasts and pet owners provide better care for leatherback bearded dragons. By clearing up misinformation, we can appreciate the unique traits of these fascinating lizards even more.